Keep your head up, don't lose hope. Together we ride, ride. In the world where gamers rise, with our skills we reach new heights. Behind screens we strategize, ready when it's do or die. We're the pros and we play to win. With every match the thrill begins. Adrenaline pumps as we take our stance. Join the BGF, it's our chance. In the arena, we'll take our fight for glory and fame. Under the lights, level up, no time to waste. From losers bracket, we turn the pace. With every round, to spirit soar. Future is calling, we want it more. In the arena, we'll take our fight for glory and fame. Under the lights, keep your head up, don't lose hope. Together we rise, we're ready to cope. Feel the beat drop, rhythm slows down. Now it's time to gather round. Take a breath, reflect on the game. In this community, we'll never be the same. As the crowd walls, our hearts ignite. Clapping hands, we fought the fight. Together we stand, united we cheer. With every victory, we'll make it clear. Hit the air, hit the air.
Champions play. The threat of the game is here to stay. Clash of the Titans still on display. Only the best chance seems the day. Flagging, we're starting the game tonight. No more waiting, my hands are shaking. Ready for the showdown, countdown to life. Tired out of the day. Lasers focus, we're never gonna lose. Time to go rocking over, breaking. Get ready to fly with all your might. We'll flame the crown, we'll reach new heights. Oh, playing with the pros. Yeah, playing with the pros. Pro gamers with a roll, adrenaline soars. Crowds going wild, they won't need that more. Spun side side of the pros have arrived. In BGF, we're the champion pride. Raise the height, raise the cheer. Pros are here, there's nothing to fear.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the PGF's Friday Night Fights. My name is Markus, and I am blessed and pleasured to be able to bring one of the most exhilarating shows on the internet straight to your doorstep. Every single week, I get the best, the brightest, and the boldest professional gamers and professional commentators and professional people from all over the world, put them in one single place, and we put on one of the most amazing shows you will ever see. Like always, I am joined by one of the most amazing, I got amazing on the brain today, one of the most stellar commentators that I have managed to scoop up since Johnny the Mouth Malone. Bearadise is in the house. Bearadise, how the hell are you? And how's this Friday going? Well, I can tell you, it would be even better if the people could hear you. So give me just a second to fix the audio. What about now?
Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen,
Hold
should
that
be able to hear me.
There we go. Okay, we're back,
All right.
baby. We are back, and we are gone again. Okay, 1 second. Hold on. All right, what about now?
That is.
Hey-o, Bearadise.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
All right.
I
Well,
can tell you, that story that you just told me about you as a kid, that was one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in
and
my
then
life.
the fish it was awesome.
I mean,
it was great.
I cried, I got mad, all of the emotions. I apologize to all the PGFs for not being able to see it, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
The best thing about what we do is we do it every week, because last week was one of the most amazing 4th of July pay-per-views the Professional Gamers Federation has ever put on. And if you weren't there, oh boy, did you miss out. Last week on the PGF, freedom and fireworks weren't the only things ringing in the skies of the world. Down in the digital octagon, the Professional Gamers Federation was putting on a pay-per-view that rocked the free world.
Man, I'm proud to be American today, Marcus.
Oh man,
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July to everybody. And our commissioner, Larry Geiger, opened up the show with an off-the-wall rant that threw shade at America's hat, Canada.
As long as you don't have some penny-wasted nerd telling you what to do, your life is probably pretty nice.
Luckily, before any of the Mad Mounties had a chance to revolt, a match for the #1 contender slot for the Bad Bitch Championship was underway. It's gonna whip your ass so hard, up and down this digital octagon. Instead of a 1v1, Mac and Oily were thrown into Halo 2's Gravemind, and they were told that the player with the least deaths wins.
Doesn't look like it's any different.
Get him, kill his ass! Yes!
Oh, it looks like
Unbelievable!
The Big Mac Daddy Show was off to a strong start, as the Oily Arcader could not get his footing and face the full wrath of this legendary level. Max shoot me in the back!
yeah. This has got to go to Larry.
Oh, that was beautiful! Oh, yeah. Oh, he died again!
Oily was feeling the pressure and turned that frustration on his old partner, the Big Mac Daddy Show.
Oh, he killed me! Oily killed me right there! What is this bullshit?
No! Later on, a Larry Geiger counter was signaling that the end of the match was near, and Oily had only one last push to try and overcome the great Canadian chasm between him and the Big Mac Daddy Show. With Oily doing everything he could to turn the tides, he slipped and slid his way away from danger and closer to victory.
Seems like Mac got 2 deaths
Oh
into Oily's one. He
my
gets
God.
another one. Mac going with a quick back-to-back 3 consecutive deaths.
Before the time expired, the dastardly stream sniper had disconnected the PGF servers and interfered with the Big Mac Daddy once again. The chaos energy was too much for Oily and Mac, as they both demanded a true 1v1 to finally be able to settle the score. The Big Mac Daddy, in a 1v1, to truly show that when it comes down to skill, there is no competition, baby.
I am clearly better. I have the strategy. I've got the skills. I've got the good looks. Okay?
Mac Daddy was proclaimed the victor and is now the #1 BBC contender. Mac and Oily's match was one for the ages, but the PGF wasn't done. It was Johnny the Mouth Malone versus ZDiz in Grand Theft Auto 5. The brother that won stayed, and the loser would be fired from the PGF.
That just with a
Oh,
turkey.
God.
What? See ya, bitch!
Johnny was here to stay and was willing to do whatever it took to win tonight's main event.
Buddy, see ya!
This is going to be a
Let's go.
Death race.
Johnny had a head start, but ZDiz wasn't far behind. The family feud was fueled by years of abuse and betrayal.
My name, you have to drag my name. Oh, ZDiz Malone is the reason why I'm like this. ZDiz Malone is the reason why you're like that. Come on, Johnny. That's not the case.
As the newest professional gamer was sharing, he learned the hard way that distracted driving is never safe.
Dang it. Did I just...
Oh shit.
Big mistake. Oh my gosh.
The only thing between our gamers and their final flight to the top of Maze Bank was to hit the jump and find a plane.
Up to me, baby.
Malone's going for it right now. Big jump. He's got to hit it before getting the
Unfortunately for Johnny, he struggled to hit that jump, which allowed for his brother ZDiz to get the cargo bob and take off towards victory.
Because now we're going to the top of the Maze Bank.
It all seemed like it was over for our Johnny the Mouth Malone. ZDiz was feeling cocky, and instead of landing and clenching victory, he decided it was time for gloating.
Wait. Oh, Johnny, you don't have a plan yet, buddy? You know, no, I do. Shut up.
You don't even get a plane.
Land right here.
Hoping to use his arrogance against him, Johnny managed to spawn in a plane and was finally airborne. ZDiz, realizing the error of his ways, made a quick U-turn, but would it be enough to beat his brother Johnny the Mouth Malone and save his newfound career?
You picked the worst helicopter, buddy, so good luck with that. I'll be there in no time.
It's fast enough to end a career.
Out of nowhere, Johnny found himself in a watery grave. And with a quick landing from ZDiz atop the bank, Johnny the Mouth Malone's career was over.
Ding, ding, ding. Take that, Johnny the Mouth Malone.
Johnny's final words were fiery, and with intense passion in his voice, he proclaimed that he would one day get his revenge.
And then you'll see, Johnny, I'll be back for you.
The PGF has been uprooted and turned on its head. With Bearadice's newfound charity campaign with Gamers Outreach just announced on the Battle Pass, how will the newfound partnership weather this dark storm? Will the Rune Toon Titan be able to hang on to his BBC? Or will the Big Mac Daddy Show get a hold of it and make it his own? With the controversial way that ZDiz joined the PGF, will he be able to survive? The answers to all these questions and more can only be found here. So sit down, turn it up, and watch tonight's Friday Night Fights. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I tell you, Bearadice, those recaps, some of the most impressive stuff I've ever seen, honestly.
I mean, honestly, and watching it happen from 4th of July and the absolute fireworks, just, it's inspiring. Every single week.
God bless America, right? I mean, we are global. We are global. We got people in Canada, all over the world. But I'll tell you, the old US of A, 4th of July, it is an absolutely beautiful moment. And we were so happy and blessed to be able to spend all that time with y'all, our PGFs. That's Professional Gamers Federation fan. Now, Bearadice, you know, before we go too far, I got to say, hello. We're getting it. John, we got to do the...
He's used to, I think it's the thing we were talking about on Thursday.
I'm not quite sure why. There we go. Now we're doing it. All right. Well, so Nubby John, you know, he got his hand blown up on the 4th of July, right? It was, we kept telling him not to close his hands around those fireworks. Well, ultimately, he was looking down the barrel. He closed his hand. He blew off, you know, a bunch of his fingers. And luckily, we managed to get all of his fingers on ice. Now, I didn't necessarily let him have all of them back because, well, he hasn't deserved them. So when he does, it'll be a totally different story. But for now, John, you got 3 out of the 5 and you're lucky. Okay, the other 2-ish, they'll come back with good behavior, right? And I'll tell you, if anybody knows anything about good behavior, it is the one, the only, the beautiful Mod Mama herself. How are you, Mod Mama, and how are you doing on this amazing Friday?
I'm doing so good. How are you?
Oh, I'm even better. You got that red number looking absolutely wonderful. Well done. Well done. Let's all hear it for Mod Mama. I mean, hot diggity daffodil. That is a wonderfully professional looking gal right there. What about now, Mod Mama?
Try again.
Hot damn, John. You know,
Hello?
you were barely capable of doing anything when you had all your fingers. Now that you don't, now that you're like a 65% D at best student, when it comes to fingers, you just occupy space at this point, don't you? So, sorry, Mod Mama. Go on, go on.
It's all right. You got to let them know. Give them the business, if you will. Big shout outs to BigMacDaddyShow and ZDiz for resubbing, and a big shout out to Mr. Bearadise himself for those bits. Thank you so much. Great to see you, Mr. Derp, in chat, and Money for Nothing, and GPB, and...
We got Jose Polones
Whoa!
in there.
Beautiful.
I tell you, it is a beautiful world because we got beautiful people, and the PGFs are showing up strong.
Big
And
time.
Mod Mama, I tell you, I don't know what brings them in, but I got a pretty good idea. You know what I mean?
It's an amazing show.
Oh,
That's
it's
what brings them in.
truly,
That's what brings them in.
truly. It is the eye candy the world deserves, and it's the energy that the world wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So, and I am talking about myself, of course, you know, as they say. Okay. So, anyway, with that being said, I have a wonderful treat, Bearadise.
What's that?
What is going on with this? Anyway, you know what it is, Bearadise? It is the one, the only, the inside and outside champion, the grass toucher himself, the man whose wrist was hurt by the rings he wears because they're so heavy. ButNustin himself is back with the PGF, and he is looking better than he ever has. We are going into Splitgate 2, a slightly controversial game because people have an opinion. Good Lord Almighty. But you know what we don't care about?
Who does?
Other people's opinion. Bearadise, you know what we do care about?
The people's opinion?
No, I just said we don't. We don't care about it.
Sorry. Yep.
What we do care about is kicking ass and taking names. And ain't nobody kicks more ass or takes more names than the one, the only, the ButNustin. ButNustin, how the heck are ya?
I'm doing great, Marcus, and I'll tell you what, I'm excited to be back for however short it may be, you know, and I'm excited to get into the Splitgate match that we're actually loading into right now, so let's
my
get
gosh.
into it.
Well, all right. It's a pleasure to have you here, Nustin. Let's see what you got as we go down into the Digital Octagon, where ButNustin is playing Splitgate 2. Well, the Eye of Sauron over here. What do we got going on there, Nustin? Tell us about Splitgate 2, and what has your experience been so far with the game?
Well, so, hold on, wait, once I mute one of my teammates. So, basically, for those of you that played the Splitgate, the original, the main difference here is the addition of factions and characters. You know, they've added 3 different characters and factions, each with their unique abilities, that you can even take into the Battle Royale world with you. So right now, we have 2 Martians, and we have 2, I forget what the other clan is, but basically, me and one other teammate, we have shields that we can drop basically on like a cooldown, and then the other team has a visual scan. So that's going to help us with a lot of intel and finding enemies within a nearby area. And we'll be traveling through these different worlds. There's portals that connects everything, and similar to a zone, these different areas are going to essentially shut down.
Wow. What a clever take on the closing circle.
Yeah,
So,
certainly a great way to revive the game.
Bearadise here, and you know me, I'm kind of I don't play a whole lot of games, but as you guys saw on Tuesday in the Battle Pass when we played Peak, which I was not great at. So with each of the zones having, or I guess each of the what do you call the different levels, or like in between the portals?
Worlds,
okay.
I think, is the official term by the game.
Got it. So in between those different worlds, the circle would close. But if someone, so you guys just landed in, it kind of looks like a desert area. If your zone doesn't close in that particular desert area, would you guys have a little bit more of an advantage compared to anybody else that dropped into a different climate?
Oh, absolutely. You know, because like with any battle royale, positioning is key, and if they have to push us as opposed to us having to push them, that's just infinitely better. You know, we'll be prepared for them, and we'll be able to take on the fights more effectively.
Outstanding.
Amazing stuff. And ButNustin, what is your main focus as you're going through these matches?
Well, I mean, we've gotten a pretty decent amount of loot, gotten a lot of perks picked up that's going to help us. It looks like our teammates are in a fight, so we're going to see if we can help them out.
All right, as ButNustin now with a good amount of loot, he's feeling confident to push towards where he thinks enemies might be. As you can see, ButNustin, a very fast-twitched player, able to check his corners very quickly and get a good assessment on the situation that is put ahead of him. Right now, he has been detected by an enemy jumping out a window, finding another team. ButNustin throws up a shield in an attempt to give time for his teammates to give him a little backup, which they do from the window. Cool. Will it be enough to save ButNustin, though? Oh, amazing stuff! ButNustin stays alive with barely any health, utilizing his purple portal. Will he find a hole to plug? And he does! Going through it, buying him some space. Well done, ButNustin.
It's like we're the last man standing in this one, so I got to stay alive for my team if we want to be able to continue. Oh
no, ButNustin gets trapped in the corner while he attempts to stay alive for his teammates. And as he does, ButNustin keeps his team alive by putting some distance between him and the enemy team.
Woo-wee. That is scary.
Now, Nustin, would you say that this is the time where the majority of players that are afraid of conflict would normally hit a portal and go to a different world? Is that safe to say?
Well, I mean, hitting the portal and going to a different world, you'd have to go to any of these areas labeled right here. You know, you see Fracture, you see Glacier, and you see Sanctum. You know, each one of those is a different world, so you'd have to travel there, and then there you can access the portal that'll take you to the other world. But what you can do in order to traverse, as you saw me do earlier, is utilize the portals that are given to you within your character to advance multiple ways across the map almost instantaneously.
Beautiful.
And as we say hello to the screaming crowd in the digital arena, Mr. Derp cheering on ButNustin, saying, wow, amazing stuff, ButNustin clutch. That's so awesome, Sauce. And of course, an opinion shared by
I would agree. It is awesome,
Josh.
Sauce.
The weapons look like they were ripped straight from Halo Infinite. The devs themselves have said that they are highly inspired by Halo. And you can see it and feel it, in my opinion, even more so in the first Splitgate game, which I'm not going to lie, I enjoyed a tremendous amount.
Absolutely. You know, that's why I was so excited for the announcement of the second edition. And like you said earlier, the comparison to Halo, you know, that's not an insult. That's honestly one of the perks. I've always used a great description of this game as it is Halo, but mixed with Portal, you know, and that just adds a whole nother layer to the game that allows for creativity.
Absolutely true, and a good game copied is I truly believe, a hallmark of the gaming industry. Most games sprint so that other games can chase behind running. Halo being one of the first-person shooters to truly, I mean, outside of Doom and Call of Duty, there are few games that can claim that they had such a massive impact as Halo in the Halo franchise. So to be inspired by one is, like ButNustin said, not an insult.
And might I say, to execute it to a high degree as this, you know, is something.
Oh no, ButNustin gets shot in the back.
Oh.
Unfortunately, does die from the ambush. He has 3 of his teammates left alive. Will they be able to stay alive long enough for ButNustin to get back into the game?
14 seconds shouldn't be too long. Does feel like forever though when you're in the game. But when you're not in the game,
Oh man, 10 seconds could be the difference between a second date. So as we look down, we see the Big Mac Daddy Show saying Splitgate 1 better than Splitgate 2, and I just have to agree. The Battle Royale, however, has been quite impressive thing to watch. ButNustin putting in the time to clearly become a professional at this very game. It's a nice, interesting take on the Battle Royale formula, but unfortunately ButNustin now dead. Once again has 20
teammates
seconds.
got me though.
Oh, a quick revive
Teammates
from his
got me.
teammates. Well done, ButNustin.
We need that good armor. We need that good armor, baby.
Unfortunately, with a little bit of... There we go. Yeah, the PGF
Little golden
servers have
guns.
been acting quite strange. This
Ooh,
on today.
geez,
We've
ambush?
had issues connecting
Oh no, that was a landmine.
to our Chinese
Okay.
subsidiaries and our Irish headquarters. So ultimately, as we continue to rewrite the code of the world and develop a better internet, we just say, ButNustin, you are one impressive professional gamer. Bearadise, how do you think ButNustin is doing today?
Honestly, it never surprises me when Nustin is thriving in a game. His comprehension of the competition that he's with, the ability to I know that he's playing with people that he knows right now, but I think
shockingly, if you would, these are randoms. Oh yeah.
I
Decided to take on a bit of a challenge.
It is
No,
a
and honestly,
privilege and an
the reason
honor
I said that,
to play
the
with
reason
you.
I said that is because the way that you guys are working together is like you guys have been gaming for years, and so.
Oh, and the
that
revive,
is-
of course.
Yeah, the revive. You don't get revived by randoms, at least
yeah.
not in Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's
In
not what they
Splitgate 2, you
did.
did.
So, yeah. But I'm not surprised at all, Marcus. I mean, after seeing the amount that that Nustin puts in to all of his practice, you know, as it's been said, you know, what are we talking about? Practice, not the game, but
Talk
practice.
about practice?
I mean, that's a very famous
Oh,
quote by
but-
Big Mac Daddy Show.
ButNustin with a quick
I mean, he was
kill
just
from
in
a
there.
camping fool.
Fool.
Says
Can't
ButNustin.
spell
indeed.
fool without L, Marcus.
Absolutely true, ButNustin. And I tell you, you can't spell victory without PGF. And it looks exactly like what ButNustin is about to do as he pushes his way through in this amazing Splitgate 2 match.
Oh yeah. As of right now, there's looking like there's nothing in this lobby that can stop this team. We're just a well-oiled machine. Everyone's got a really good amount of kills, good damage all across the board, and most importantly, utility. Utility is a really big factor in this game. Not everybody uses it, and it
Alright,
ends
so
up
Dustin-
costing you.
Quick question. I just saw if I said final round, it said biomes changing. Did I say biomes changing or biomes closing?
Biomes changing is basically like the main biome that you have to be in. So changing and closing
Okay.
is the same thing. You're not really going to see this this iceberg area become the desert land if that's what you're inquiring.
Understood. Yep. That was exactly my question. I appreciate the clarification.
As ButNustin's team manages to stay close and apply the pressure on the enemy team, it is an amazing thing to watch as ButNustin manages to back up just in time to get behind the enemy using the portals to his advantage, and ButNustin gets another kill.
Ooh, the one thing that you got to get used to in this BR that I'm trying to is your portals are on a cooldown. You know,
Oh,
that's
wow.
that's a lot that yeah, that's something that takes used to, but it's also to avoid portal spamming, which you get in multiplayer a lot. And it basically causes a lot of chaos to the game. Like right now, oh Jesus, I'm trying to portal behind these guys, but I can't.
Well, ButNustin faces another enemy, throws up his shield just in time to stay alive. Will he be able to finish off the target with one more shot left? He just gets around the corner, and we have to say comments from the crowd as the PGFFs are getting loud. We have Josh Polens. Sorry, I'm just gun nerding and being overcritical. Josh, never apologize for being yourself. We appreciate you for being here, and we appreciate your opinion. Also, Mr. Derp coming in. Fried, maybe next time, Jump. Cheering on ButNustin. Once again, he has the crowd cheering him on. Wow.
As Nustin just got an incredible kill right as that individual was being stuck in the zone. They may have been a little bit low because they were trying to make it in the zone, but nonetheless, a great kill by Nustin.
Oh, 2 teams left, baby. Let's
There's
go.
only 2 teams
Yeah,
left.
last
Final
one.
button.
Two.
ButNustin is absolutely dominating the opposition. Wow.
In a 4v3, it looks like, Marcus, so they do have the opposition outnumbered by at least one.
Oh,
ButNustin
jeez.
is
Oh, he's up
absolutely
top.
Dominating. It is an amazing thing to
What a
see.
play.
But unfortunately,
Oh.
he is taken out by the enemy. And wait, no, not now. That son of a
Wait, what?
bitch, Stream Sniper. Get out of my show.
Over the course of the last few weeks, we have observed your pattern of behavior, and safe to say, we are displeased with your efforts, or lack thereof. You flaunt the
Disconnect this
injuries,
guy.
if you want to call them
These
that,
gamers.
as an excuse to not compete, yet you still carry yourself and parade around as if you have accomplished anything in the PGF.
I'm a former BBC champion.
We
Shut
can
the
no
fuck
longer
up.
sit by and watch this disgusting filth be passed off as quality entertainment. We will soon make an example and show the PGF what we are all about.
What the fuck? What? I just got disconnected.
ButNustin,
We were about to win the game,
What
and I just got
happened?
disconnected.
we couldn't see what
I just-
happened.
I just got put back to the main menu. We were gonna win the game. I'll tell you what. You coward, hiding behind that monitor, Stream Sniper. All right, because I know you're watching. Sitting couch potato behind your keyboard like a little warrior. All right, listen. I know I'm injured right now. You want to talk about it? When I get back, you better watch out, because I'm coming for you.
ButNustin, I apologize.
unbelievable.
That dastardly Stream Sniper throwing threats again. That if I could get rid of him,
I was
I
gonna
would.
win too. I was gonna win too.
You were in a top 2 situation, and you and your team was absolutely vibing. I cannot believe another victory was stolen from the PGF thanks to that son of a bitch, Stream
Hey, you
Sniper.
better- Hey, Stream Sniper better hope that this rehab takes a long time. You better hope that these rings keep weighing my hands down, because the harder that they are, the harder I'm gonna hit you when I come back.
Man, thank you,
Even-
ButNustin. Paradise,
Even the
what
crowd
hell?
getting involved. Hey, and even Derp in the crowd is saying, get this Stream Sniper out of here. And I could not agree more. He is nothing but a nuisance from the time that he cut off Johnny's computer. I think he set it on fire,
He blew
actually,
it up.
which
he blew up his
it-
power
which-
supply.
which insurance doesn't cover that kind of thing.
Nope.
So, and it's like he knows all the ins and outs and all the loopholes and everything that goes along with it. It's absolutely ridiculous, Marcus. I'm tired of it.
He comes into the PGF and he steals the very thing that is the most important that he will never be able to obtain on his own. And that is victory. That is glory. That is his integrity. Nothing that the Stream Sniper would even know how to recognize, let alone embody. Because each and every one of our professional gamers embodies the very soul of a winner. They produce the energy of a god. They are better than the rest, and that is why they are the professional gamers, and we are the Professional Gamers Federation, and we have no space for some basement-dwelling piece of garbage.
It's all right.
I
Take a deep breath.
apologize to all
It's
of
okay.
the PGFs. It's just unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Just be careful, because I don't think that the health insurance covers cardiology.
It
So,
doesn't. Larry specifically tells me that.
Yes, it doesn't.
Because I told it's like, Larry, you're going to give me a heart attack, man. Like, I can't keep doing this with the Stream Sniper. It's hard enough to deal with Mac.
And now
right?
Stream Sniper is in the YouTube chat,
You son
and just laughing in our faces. Larry, what can be done about this?
Not very much, because I can tell you, Larry is a son of a bitch. Yeah,
Marcus.
this is what... It's okay.
Marcus, just take a breath.
I'll
Take
be
a breath.
all right. I'll be all right.
Yep.
There's no way he gets rid of me. There's no way. I'm Marcus.
Well, That's what Johnny thought.
My
The elevator
name
broke.
is Larry Geiger. Hello, ZDiz Malone. The newest addition to the Larry Geiger Enterprise, also known as BGF. Now, Larry Geiger's been doing a lot of winning lately, and I just figured, well, let's go tell everyone about it. Because when it comes to winning, oh, it feels nice when you get to do it as often as Larry does. Johnny the Mouth Malone wouldn't know that. And apparently either would that slippery son of a bitch Oily, who let the Big Mac Daddy Show embarrass his shiny ass last week on the 4th of July pay-per-view. So now I got the Big Mac Daddy Show as the #1 contender for the BBC, or the Bad Bitch Championship. You know, it takes a lot to get Larry worked up. And when it comes to my BBC, it matters to me who's holding on to it. Right now, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan has a good grip. But I'm telling you, it's starting to get slippery, and I don't know how long that 6'5" phenom could keep it. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this Mac Daddy. Maybe I'll get ZDiz on it. Or even better, Stream Sniper. If Larry Geiger knows anything, it's how to get what he wants. So on all you professional gamers, keep your eyes open. Larry Geiger is out for blood. Not quite sure what I'm going to win next. All I know is going to feel real good when I do. Good luck out there, gamers. Larry Geiger, out.
ZDiz Malone,
Bearadise.
the sole holder of the Malone name in the PGF. Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous, Bear. How are you?
We're doing great. We're doing great. I mean,
That's great. That's
ZD
great. I'm sorry. It's getting
You're
too
fine.
hot here. It's getting too hot.
that's it. Yep. That's right.
Oh, that feels good.
It's
Listen,
always something.
I think Larry Geiger needs to set up some air conditioning.
Therapy?
Summertime.
Oh. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, ZDiz, this is our first official interview, and you know, with everything that's happened in the past few weeks, how are you feeling coming into this week and overcoming a little bit of controversy?
Hey, you know what? I feel fine, okay? Because we moved on. We're done with Johnny. Johnny, you see Johnny right? This Johnny right here. This is me right here, okay? Johnny's gone.
Yeah.
That's how it is, okay? This is what you gotta do, Johnny. You don't take people's names and you put it in your mouth all the time, going around dissing everyone, okay? By the way, listen, stop calling him 5MK. This is Bearadise, all right? That's like, come on.
I do appreciate that, ZDiz. Thank you.
All I'm trying to say is, Johnny, be respectful next time, and maybe you'll keep your job.
I mean, ZDiz, with that being said, I'm going to have you talk to Oily about the Ginger Markus thing. But, all right, so, you know, you haven't... Okay, we'll talk about that later. So, you know, I mean, really, since we met, I still really don't know who you are. And, you know, technically, you were one of the ones that led me into Texas and stood me up for the interview. But, so... Is the whole Malone family like that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is pretty. You gotta admit that is pretty funny. Okay, listen. I
guess it depends on which side of the sun you're on.
Listen. Me and Mac. Look, okay. Me and Mac go way back, just like Johnny and Mac go way back. Okay, I've known Mac for a long time. Mac is A really nice guy. Hell, you know what? About 2 months ago, him and I actually went out for Fat Burger. Okay, like that's okay. Big Mac Daddy Show. Listen, he may be how he acts and how you see him, but once you get to know him, nice fella. Okay, I promise you that. Maybe the comparators won't understand that, and that's okay. But you know what? Once you get to meet him on the outside, he's a great, sweet person. All right. But listen, about the whole thing with you, well, I'd say I apologize, but you gotta admit it's pretty funny. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you were playing into Johnny's persona, if you will, and so I guess I can take a joke. I can take an April Fool's three months late.
You know what? It won't happen. It won't happen again. Okay, but all good.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely. Well, yep. I believe it. I believe that. Well, I mean, honestly, ZDiz, with your brother gone, the terrible duo is clearly dissolved. Do you worry that the Big Mac Daddy Show might do something irresponsible in the light of last week's events?
I mean, I don't know how to tell you. It's just that I had to do what I had to do. Okay. All I've been trying to do was just live my life, the peaceful life. I've always been trying to do what I can do. Before I even joined the Professional Gamers Federation, okay? I've had trouble. There was a lot of jealousy in my life, okay? They didn't like the fact that either I wasn't rich or that I, started my own family. You know what? That's the thing, though. People need to realize once you have your wife and the kid and everything, you got to start your own journey, right?
You do.
The family you have originally, they're a secondary family. Once you get into the other life, that's your main family. You gotta love that wife and kid. Unless they're abusive, then that's a different story.
ZDiz, you are the holder of the Caliph for the Malone family, and after everything you said in the end of your match with Johnny last week, I'm glad that you won. I am.
Really?
Absolutely.
I'm glad to hear that.
And I know that you have a match coming up.
Oh, yes.
You ready? You ready for that one?
Yes. Tell me what the next thing I'm doing.
Well, Bearadise, if you don't mind, I will send y'all down to the digital octagon because ZDiz Malone himself has a Battlefront 2 match for the ages with a special little twist for every community interaction we get, be it donation, sub, or follow. ZDiz Malone will have to spin the wheel of death.
Oh, not this again. Oh, Larry guy. Oh my. This is what Larry does. Okay, this man watches my. I swear, he's a fan of my streams. Like, this man has seen what I've been. Okay, all right. Okay.
John, what in the Lord's name above are you doing? I swear. He is just. There we go. And we're back.
I was about to say,
all right.
You look different, man.
Yeah,
all right, let me take off the Caliph.
We in the studio, we all have different setups. John, you've disappointed me more than you ever have in my life, and it's.
You know what? Let's kick this off. Bearadice has just gifted a sub to King Tang of Shang.
Oh my gosh!
Let's go ahead and kick it off with a spin there, ZDiz.
Bearadise
Thank you again for the interview.
Dropping a little punishment on ZDiz. So ZDiz, spin that wheel of death. Because I don't know how to spin.
Because no hard feelings, right?
Melee only? Oh boy.
You got to show us the wheel, Diz. Or no? John, you have to click to spin. It says right there, John.
Can we give him his other fingers back, Markus?
You're telling me he deserves fingers?
Hey, you know what, Markus? What you can do is go on
John! He figured it out!
There it is.
All right. We have
There it is.
ZDiz himself with the Wheel of Death, and the option available is no heroes / Sith allowed.
Oh,
Good luck,
God. Oh, God. Okay.
ZDiz.
All right.
All right, and as ZDiz Malone himself heads into the Digital Octagon, he is starting off strong.
I selected the wrong character, but that's fine. I'll do what I can.
This is just
Oh,
an absolutely
Oh,
beautiful
we're
game.
defending. Oh, we're
the-
defending.
The
Oh,
impressive
okay.
nature of Battlefront 2 truly reigns across all aspects of the game. From its fluid and just tight gameplay to its unbelievable graphics, this game that was made several handfuls of years ago is truly still a shining star of multiplayer. And the fact that modern games released as recently as a month ago still struggle to even hold a flame to the shadow of this game is truly one of the biggest disappointments as a gamer that I have experienced since the ET launch of 19...
Yep. I mean, I catch myself looking at different aspects of this game, and the graphics are absolutely incredible. The gunplay is incredible. The way that the characters are able to interact with the environment. I mean,
can't see. Oh, okay, I'm
For-
good now.
for something that was released prior to Christmas of 2017, I stay impressed every time that we see our gamers hop into this game.
And again, Christmas of 2017 was a wild time. Man, the mushroom trip of November is one that I will never, ever get over. Not, of
Nope,
course, that I
absolutely not.
did those, but if you've ever been on a road trip with Oily Arcader, never get the mushroom Swiss burger, if you know what I mean.
Well, Markus, next wheel, please.
Oh no, and as ZDiz Malone dies, he realizes that he once again has to spin the wheel.
I can't pick a hero. God dang it! I'm not allowed to do that. All right.
Spin away we go. Round and round she goes. Where it stops, only me and Bearadise knows.
Oh, yes!
No
vehicles.
Well, in a map without any, that won't be a difficult challenge to have.
I've got to be honest, I am very unsure of where the actual pointer is on the wheel, because I thought that was going to be him switching.
Oh, I saved C in time.
Switching to controller. I really hope that one hits, because you know, ZDiz Malone is known for his expert gameplay on mouse and keyboard, and rumor has it, he disclosed it to a reporter at one point in 2022 that he was not a fan of controllers. So we'll see what happens here.
Well, and I tell you,
that was actually 2023, but yes.
I apologize.
Digital Octagon and the digital arena is overflowing with PGFFs. I barely can pull some of these comments from the crowd out, but once again, we got Mr. Derp and Josh Polens coming in, with Mr. Derp saying Battlefront 2 is such a peak game. And then Josh Polens rock the heavy Diz. I'm telling you, with some advice from the crowd, will ZDiz Malone, my favorite brother, manage to fall back in time to be able to keep his team from losing this Battlefront 2 match?
No, we can do this. We can do this.
And just a reminder for anybody new, ZDiz Malone is currently in a spin the wheel of death match, where every death, every subscription, every follow, and every donation equals a spin on the wheel. I almost said a spiel on the wheel.
A spiel on the wheel.
A spiel on the wheel, indeed. And we'll take a spiel.
Markus,
spiel on the wheel. Sorry, I want to join in.
No, I appreciate you joining in,
ZDiz.
ZDiz.
You're the best. You know that? Truly. You put a smile on
Who's
the
on
PGFF's
C?
face. Every
there's no
single one of them.
We feel the love. We definitely feel the love. Markus, I have to know, what are the people over on Kick saying?
Oh, well, the people on Kick screaming it loud. We got Josh Polens over on Kick saying rock the heavy, Diz. I'm telling you. We also have the Big Mac Daddy Show.
The heavy.
Saying awful, terrible things. Mac, come on. And then, of course, we have Josh Belenz coming in again. I think Bear is the one with a bow tie, at least, you know. And I do have to confirm that Bearadise does rock
I
a
do.
pretty awesome bow tie.
I don't know if anybody has noticed, but tonight it has rubber ducks on it. But really, Marcus, the comment that I wanted read out was, Money for Nothing said, this reminds me when Mac gifted me $4 billion just because of how nice he is.
Wow.
That's
you
incredible.
Must know a different Mac Daddy than us, because
Oh, I died.
that's a wild statement to say, but I can tell you, ZDiz, as much as he was dominating it in double kill after triple kill, the Wheel of Death is not going anywhere. So as we bring it up once again, we say to you, ZDiz, spin that
Give me a heal.
wheel.
Give me a heal. Come on.
Round and round she goes. Where it stops. No, we ain't doing that one. That one already did. Let me roll it again.
No,
We're rolling again, ZDiz.
Roll it again.
Okay. All right.
Run it back.
Come on.
And over on Twitch, welcome in Haas and Tater.
Double trouble? I don't know what that means.
You spin the wheel. I have to take 2 spins.
So now
2 straight spins.
2 straight spins, a double punishment as the digital arena overflows. We say hello to all of the PGFFs who are coming in and helping us break numbers every single night. All right,
listen,
so with no vehicles as one, we shouldn't have put that one on there. And then the second one is...
Did I hear there was a hot sauce shot?
Spin again. Oh, switch the controller. Oh, the crowd wanted it. And the crowd got it as ZDiz Malone has to switch
Spin it
to
one more
the
time. Spin it
controller.
one more time, Marcus.
He gets a double whammy.
Unbelievable. Well
one more
done.
time, Marcus. Spin it.
Oh, we're spinning it again. ZDiz Malone
One more time.
is calling for more punishment. Let the good times roll. Chat gets to vote.
Oh, they vote. Come on, someone vote for me a character, please. Pick a character.
All right, chat. You heard it here now. You have to vote for a character. Big Mac Daddy Show says Luke.
Oh,
okay.
The Big Mac Daddy Show not being a PGFF and only trying to help his friend ZDiz.
Root says Wookie.
Wookie? Okay.
We have a...
Wait, which Wookie?
All right, we have a double vote for Wookie. ZDiz, get those hairy cheeks out there. And that's the Wookie you get. And get it done because ZDiz Malone is facing the Wheel of Death. If you haven't followed, if you haven't subscribed, now is the time because when you do, ZDiz pays the price.
Oh, God. 5 seconds left and I win. Come on.
We have another comment from the crowd, and that is Josh Malone's Mac is such a nice guy. Wow, he gave me a kidney when I needed one? It wasn't his. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. And he wouldn't say where he got it. But he gave me one. You might want to check the expiration on that kidney there, Josh, because it's probably not human, and I don't see it lasting very long. But good luck to you.
The chances of you, Josh, having the same blood type as a Canadian is very low in today's day and age.
Of course.
No! We were going to win!
Oh, no!
Ah.
ZDiz Malone once again has to fall back. Will his hairy Wookiee friend be enough to give ZDiz the victory tonight?
No, I can do this. I can do this.
And I can tell you, I just got to say hello to all of the PGFFs. Y'all are showing up strong. And if you like what you see, hit like. If you want to see more, follow and subscribe because the PGF every single Friday night puts on one of the most riveting shows you will see on the internet.
Hey, Marcus?
Yes, it is.
If I see Darth Vader, please pray for me. Oh, it's Darth Maul!
Oh,
Never mind,
no.
pray for me! Start praying for me, please!
As Darth Maul gets the double-ended lightsaber.
Darth Vader! What is this?
Oh my gosh! When ZDiz backed into a corner. The double team from the Dark Lords
Right.
themselves left
Next-
him gaped and
on.
wanting. Oh, ZDiz.
Mouse
that was
and keyboard.
rough to watch.
Send me back to mouse and keyboard, please. Please.
Oh, as he dies, we have to bring up the Wheel of Death once again.
Give me a keyboard, please.
Let's
Mouse
find
and
out
keyboard.
what happens to ZDiz
Ugh.
Malone.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Keyboard.
Paradise.
Keyboard.
After this, one sec. What is this? No upgraded troopers. ZDiz has to be a
Thank
basic
God.
bitch and pick one of the 4 basic classes.
Ah, I'll be heavy. That's fine. Give me heavy, baby. Oh, hey.
Oh, that's what happens. All right, we have Josh. Actually, I'm going to leave this one to you, Bearadise. We got Josh Polens with some awesome comments about Big Mac Daddy's philanthropy. Alleged.
This is bullshit.
Oh, as we spin again for Johnny the Mouse Malone. Oh, God. Sorry, ZDiz. You guys are twins.
Now the keyboard.
You're twins.
Come on. Spin again. Oh,
Spin
God damn it.
again.
Ah. Come on. Mouse and keyboard, please.
Double trouble.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Spin it twice then.
We're spinning it twice. Let's see how it
Before it
goes.
kicks me out of the game.
We have melee only.
Okay. If I can get Luke, okay, I can get Luke Skywalker on that.
Combined with.
Come on, so I can be Luke.
No hero or
Oh,
Sith.
you've gotta be
so a
shitting me.
melee only with a basic trooper or whatever you just picked.
Oh my God.
I tell you,
And
Paradise,
yeah,
this is wild, isn't it?
it's absolutely crazy. And honestly, I got to go back into the chat over on Kick. Josh Poland says, "B positive is one of the most popular blood types, and I am Canadian, Northern Ontario, born and raised. Well, I have to admit, I am also B positive, but that is a mindset, not a blood type. So thanks, Josh, for the input there. As we go back down to ZDiz in the digital octagon, no hero. Is he still in controller? He's still in controller.
Still on controller.
Oh,
ZDiz is going through the ringer right now and managing to get kill after kill. It is truly impressive. But as the Dark Lord of the Sith himself, Vader, is looking right at ZDiz Malone. How will he manage to survive? And unfortunately, he does not.
Come on, spin it again. Give me, please. I need to be
Mr.
Luke.
Derp with a question asking how the punishments work. So for every subscription, donation, follow, or death, ZDiz Malone has to spin the wheel of death. No vehicles. Well, that's easy. I'm getting rid of that one. That one's out of here.
yeah, that's not a good one. That's not a good
So if
representation
you want
of the BGF.
if you want ZDiz Malone to pay the price as the new guy in the lowest on the totem pole to the Professional Gamers Federation, that's how you do it. And we thank each and every one of you for being here and being a part of this amazing Friday night fight.
Where did Vader die?
And special holler to our Kick stream, which is popping the frick off. So to all you amazing Kick people out there, thank you for being here. But not far behind is Twitch and YouTube, who are absolutely tied. Tell your friends, tell your family, this is the best show on the internet, and if you're not watching, you're missing out. And by the way, this is all live, folks.
This is all live, guaranteed, unless you're watching it after the time that we're saying this right now, and then it's not live. It's a VOD. But with that being said, you can still hit that like button. You can still hit the sub button on any of the platforms, and it's greatly appreciated. Like, share, comment, and if you're over on YouTube, do us a favor. Hit that like button. If you're in this stream, hit that like button.
It helps a lot. Goes a long
It helps.
way.
It helps the channel a lot. It helps all of us a lot. It helps Larry get off of our backs.
Good luck.
I hope I didn't say that loud.
That's like getting a hippo out of a river.
That is very true. Hippos are very aggressive, Marcus.
They
I don't know if
are.
you knew that.
Like, if you can
It's
take
terrifying.
out a gator because you want to, that's an impressive feat. It's not even a have-to thing. It's like, I'm going to bite this gator in half because it looked at me weird. And little
Yeah.
did the hippo know, the gator doesn't have a neck. So it couldn't not look at it, even if it wanted to. So I think the gator got the short end on that one.
That is very true. I mean, but could you imagine an alligator versus a giraffe? That's a lot of neck. That's a
Oh,
lot of neck, Marcus.
Imagine the ankle biting. It would be so
Oh my
aggressive. But I'll
gosh.
tell you,
It'd be like a chihuahua.
that giraffe, I got all my money on that giraffe. Every day of the week.
I do too.
Even in water. I think that giraffe would
Even-
stomp that gator into hell.
It would have to be very deep water. But as
Oh my gosh,
okay.
Paradise, what just happened?
I was about to say we need to take it less Animal Planet
Come on,
and more
1
back
second.
to Tatooine.
Oh no! Paradise, I am talking about the amazing gifted sub to the Big Mac Daddy, or from the Big Mac Daddy Show to Mr. Derp, which means we
Oh, there we
spin
go.
the wheel of death.
I already won, Marcus.
Oh. Well, as ZDiz Malone takes the victory, we say thank you very much.
No,
to-
no, Marcus. We're not letting ZDiz off that easy. This came right as the buzzer was beating, and even though the game may be over, ZDiz,
I don't know what this means.
it's time for the hot shot.
Oh,
The what?
Get that hot sauce out. This may not have been read in your contract, but at the very bottom, you may have needed to pull the magnifying glass or the magnifying glass or the magnifying glass out. But it says, any gifted subs after said match of Wheel of Death, 1 full teaspoon of the hottest hot sauce in your refrigerator has to be consumed.
Would have to. You know what? I'll do it.
oh, ZDiz Malone.
We love it.
I'll do it. But
That is our
here's-
champion.
I'll do it. I'll take off my jacket and I'm going to get my hot sauce and I'm going to teaspoon it. I will be
I
right
love
back in 2 minutes.
In 2
That is all
minutes,
right.
oh my gosh,
Hey.
ZDiz Malone is going to do the unthinkable. We all know that he has the absolute hottest hot sauce ever. It
You
was
have to read.
well,
You gotta
know,
read the
those
contract,
contracts are
Marcus.
long. And you saw the Willy Wonka
telling
one,
you.
right? Right, like it,
Oh
it
my
starts
gosh,
real
you-
big,
it-
and then it just gets as small as you could possibly manage. It's all on one big scroll. All of our contracts
Yep.
are on scrolls. It's unbelievable the effort we have to go through, okay, to make this happen. But as you can see, the effort goes a long way because ZDiz Malone is about to do a hot sauce shot that is going to melt his brain and kill his body. He got that
It
hot
absolutely
sauce,
will.
I'm pretty sure, from a prince when we were
Black-
doing
Black-
our Middle Eastern tour, I believe. He actually
Yeah, it was black
befriended
market,
this-
Middle Eastern black market.
It was, I mean, he befriended this prince, and they spent the whole night. Oh, the story, I'll have him tell you after the show. One of the coolest stories
Yeah.
of my life, what him and ZDiz, or what ZDiz and, well, it was actually Johnny at the time,
The prince.
ironically enough, before they
Well,
had
yeah.
the split. But
Yeah.
it was amazing, okay? But he gave him this gift of this hot sauce. And it's allegedly one of the
All right.
hottest hot sauce
Get that
has ever
camera on me
existed.
now.
All right.
So as we go
He's
back
back.
to ZDiz, we say bottoms up. Enjoy your hot sauce shot.
For nothing. Thank you so much for the comment on the duck bow tie. I appreciate that.
I gotta take off my jacket because I
Oh,
know
it's about to get hot.
It's about to
Gonna
get hot in
get
here.
hot.
Oh, with the
let's do
flex
this.
from the arm.
And you know what? Just to prove to everyone as well that I'm better than Johnny, and I'm gonna be better than half of you competitors out there, instead of a teaspoon,
Oh,
take the tablespoon.
he's going with the tablespoon of the world's hottest hot sauce.
And here I got the salsa gourmet habanero, and it's going to be gnarly, my dudes.
Oh my gosh. Paradise, you are unbelievable. I can't believe you actually read the contracts. It is a rare thing.
You have to. You have to.
I mean, think about the amount of Apple terms of service that people have clicked on. I mean, even this day, adult websites have terms of service. I mean, do we have any freedom left anymore when it comes to our products and services. It's truly unbelievable.
My gosh, the amount that is in there, and it is looking chunky, Marcus.
Oh!
And for those of you who don't know, the habanero pepper ranges from 450,000 to 700,000 Scoville units, depending on the type of habanero that you get. And Johnny, or excuse me, I apologize, ZDiz. That is, wow.
Oh.
Hey, Bearadise.
Wow.
Marcus, also to the Big Mac Data Show, because I love you, buddy.
Oh, my gosh. He's going to do
Cheers,
it.
baby.
He's doing
Get
it.
after it, ZDiz.
Oh, my gosh. Straight to the mouth.
full spoon.
ZDiz Malone.
The full spoon.
Takes the hottest hot sauce.
You know what?
Oh, he's mad. He's, we don't
he
cover
wants
this.
more.
We don't cover this.
That is, we just talked about the health insurance, ZDiz, and that is,
It's
wow, and a
non-existent.
clean slate. A clean slate by ZDiz, rocking and rolling on that incredible challenge.
Oh, it's-
Battlefront 2 for the win
Oh,
for
amazing
ZDiz.
stuff, ZDiz.
What an entrance match, Marcus.
Absolutely. I tell you, right now, as he recovers, all I got to say is you did an amazing job. Congratulations on your win, and how you managed to look this good while also being this amazing. It blows my mind, ZDiz. To my favorite brother, thank you for being you, and we will see you all after a quick word from tonight's special sponsor.
Oh! Fancy seeing you here, PG Double Fs. How you doing? Don't mind me while I just drink out of my PGF Big Mac Daddy Show flask. Woo! That's not your style? Well, hold on right there, because I got something for you. You can get the PGF notebook and write down the Big Mac Daddy's greatest accomplishments, all right? Because nobody else is accomplishing like me, all right? That's still not your style. It's summertime, baby. You're going to the beaches. You're looking to show off. Get that PGF beach towel, baby, and dry off in style like me, all right? Towels aren't your thing either? Well, I got a few pieces of clothing that are gonna knock your socks off, all right? Look at this beautiful one of my all-time favorites. I know I dress with a little class, unlike most of you chumps out there, but look at this. This is a beautiful t-shirt. Look at that. There's only one Big Mac Daddy, baby. Woo! Now last but not least, we got yourself the most beautiful, the most styling, the most profiling, all right? I know a lot of you chumps couldn't wear a suit like me and look as good as I do, but you can look close to as good as me by wearing the Big Mac Daddy Show shirt. Look at this thing, huh? You don't want to sell yourself short and sell your dignity by getting a Rootin' Tootin' Titan shirt, all right? You also don't want to check into the loony bin getting that disgusting, vile, oily Arcader shirt. All right, look at this. It's softer than fresh cotton. John, what are you doing? Why are you looking at oily shirt right now? Go back to mine. Oh, you son of a bitch. Get over here. You motherfucker. Get fucking beat your ass up.
Tell you, Bearadise, it's one of my favorite. It's just absolutely one of my favorite commercials because I get to hear John every time, which is kind of dying a little. And he's fine, but oh man, that hurt him, and it was pretty nice when it did.
It's insane that he has kept that in, Marcus.
I think Larry likes it too. I advocate for it to stay. Like, I don't want it changed, right? I don't want it.
Yeah,
I want it to stay there for posterity forever so that John, every time he's looking at those stumps, he just is reminded that it's his fault. And
All right.
I still love him, but it's his fault.
Marcus, I have to say something real quick.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So Josh Plins comes in. He says, Barrett, you should try to definitely sub the blue shirt for a light gray one. It'll complement the jacket and most bow ties, allowing you to get a matching pocket square, and it will bring out your eyes too.
Oh, that's so nice.
It
What a compliment, right? No.
it's good. I just don't remember when, Brad Pitt asked what he needed to look like. Not
Valid. That's like telling me to make my V and deeper. It's like, why?
if it was any deeper, your V would be an A. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, I do.
So,
with the deepest V in
but
the West.
Josh, I appreciate that, and I will definitely keep that in mind. I absolutely will.
I keep advocating for a skin-colored suit for Bear. We're working on it, though.
I'm not trying to look like oily, Marcus.
Yeah, ain't we all? Trying to, but, looking like oily aside, I do got to say, the PGF Friday Night Fights is not over. And if you're here, you're witnessing history. Because anything and everything can and will happen here at the Professional Gamers Federation. Because Bearadise coming up next, you are going down. And you are interviewing the one and only, the double champ himself, the 6'5" phenom from South Texas, the pig farmer that will kick your ass in every video game this world has to offer. The rootin', tootin' Titan. Bearadise, hang on, because you, sir, are going down with our double champ.
I love it. I love it.
Bear.
Root, how we doing?
Bear, I don't want to sound rude. I don't want to be that guy. But I have to interrupt you. I have to stop this right here.
No,
okay?
You're fine. You're fine. Root, anytime.
And just yeah. As long as you're letting me go on with it, I'll get to the point. Being the double champ, Bear, we don't have to sit in this unair-conditioned black box.
Yeah?
We can go wherever we want. And as the double champ and the protector, I feel like you, Bear, haven't been shown enough love and shown around the headquarters. Which is why, Bear, I'd love for you to join me on Peak. And that's where we can have this little interview.
Well, very freaking well, Root, and I shall join you on Peak. Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
We have the Rootin' Tootin' Titan who has decided to do an impromptu co-op adventure with our very own Bearadise. I guess I'm commentating this one alone. So as we go down to the...
Sorry, Marcus, I didn't...
well,
you're commentating now.
The double champ has its advantages, and, well, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, he is utilizing all of them. So, we are about to go down to the Digital Octagon where the Rootin' Tootin' Titan and Bearadise are about to show us how to go up.
Now look, Root, I have a feeling that this may have been because of my, we'll call it a very, very poor performance in the name of the PGF. But the invites aren't, it won't even let me in. And I don't know if I offended the moderators of this game when I played on Tuesday, or if it was the thrusting that I did.
The aggressive pelvic thrusting, of course.
We might have all seen your performance, Bear, but that's okay. I don't think they ban you. But let's just, you try inviting me. Well, I'll let you be the host this time, okay?
Okay, all right.
I'm willing to give you the keys to the car and drive me anywhere.
Wow, that's incredible. You were the only one, Root, and I really appreciate that. All right, let's go in here.
Well,
it's
if someone
STEM.
has your skill set
Open
of being able
STEM,
to drive
right,
and commentate, I say that's pretty impressive.
I'm a good driver. I'm a terrible peaker. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I've never played this game. This would be my first time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So Titan, well, we work on the networking issues. I gotta ask. I mean, you're sitting high, riding long. on being the double champ right now. You're the current BBC holder, that's Bad Bitch Champion, and the Professional Gamers Federation Champion.
Yep.
The perks overflowing, of course and always. What exactly do you hope to do during... Oh.
No times for questions.
All right.
Only time for flying. The only person whose questions I have time for right now, Mike, is this guy right here.
Go get him,
How
gentlemen.
we doing? How we doing? All right, I gotta do a little bit of, with me being the interviewer, I've gotta look the part. You know what I'm saying?
I'll make it a surprise.
Yeah.
See what your beautiful face looks like.
We have Mr. Derp riding the PGF waves. He is on kick now, saying hello to the Big Mac Daddy Show.
Root, we are good. Oh,
Yeah.
I love your glasses. Look at that. You got the sailor hat.
Thank you.
That
I wish I
is
could look
outstanding.
at
Yeah, you look good.
myself.
That's all.
Okay.
That's all you need to know. Look at the mirror, and on the mirror, you look good.
Yeah.
All right. So
if
where
you
do
look good, I
we
look
go
good.
from here? Yeah, you look good.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
I give you a salute, my
Oh.
friend.
Well, no, you deserve the salute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Root,
of course.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. It always. Yeah. All right. All right. Look, come on.
Oh,
All right.
Wait, do we go
What's
this
it?
way?
I think we do. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think. I think that Oily's message told me that we had to do this. We had to board the flight.
I know we need a
And
good
then-
view. We need a
Yep.
nice little view for the first question.
Absolutely, and I think we can do that. Now I put it on PGF difficulty, so
You mean go crazy difficulty? Because that's
Yeah,
what the PGF does best. Because this Tuesday, Bearadise found himself alone in a peak challenge, and the lights were getting to Bearadise. I mean, being a professional gamer, that is
It's
not
tough.
a easy thing
Oh
to
my gosh.
accomplish. And Bearadise, without even a week break, has once again been thrown down into the digital octagon. And it is going to be quite the interview to watch these two titans take on the
Got Bing Bong.
peak.
all right. So Root, oh, you got. It looks like
It's Bing Bong.
we got the frog. Yep, Bing Bong, Bing Bong. You got it. Yep.
Yeah. Ooh,
All right,
okay.
so grab yourself an energy drink, bandage. You can grab some airline food. I'm gonna check this over here. We'll see.
Man, airplane food, am I right?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good one.
Oh.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Seinfeld.
This
Not
wheel
that
looks
he
pretty
actually
good.
died. No, he's not dead. He's not dead. It's like the show, not his actual.
Jeez.
Sorry to
Paradise
freak people
trying
out.
to give us
I
the
didn't mean
scoop
to-
that doesn't exist.
No, I just
Of
for
course,
a commentator.
Jerry
I'm not great with
Seinfeld,
words.
Good friends with the Professional Gamers Federation. And
Oh yeah, and the
he would
jellyfish
never
over here. Root.
besmirch the
The-
great comedian himself.
You see that?
they
You
do-
gotta
oh.
watch out for him. Oh,
They're like a banana.
They are
Okay.
very much like a banana.
Okay.
Is very much like a banana. Airline food. Bing Bong Airways.
All right,
Looks
well,
like-
gentlemen, this is an
All right,
interview
all right.
slash
So
Yeah. Yeah.
gaming session. So, Paradise, please continue with your interview while we attempt to climb the peak.
absolutely, Well, Root, first off, thanks. Thank you so much for inviting me to an island for the
Well, of
interview.
course.
That's a high five. You know, that's incredible.
Wait.
What's up?
What did you just touch me with?
I just so if you yep, there you go. Boom, high
Wait,
five.
you touched me in it. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, Bear. Of course.
Did you light up inside? It was
I
the
did.
excitement. It was the pure tender-footed excitement that you only get from a PGF interview with Bearadise himself. Watch out for these purple guys right here. I have heard, definitely not from experience on Tuesday, that you can get poisonous.
Oh, yeah.
You can get
see, that's
poisonous
not good.
poisonous things from that particular star. But no,
Bear,
Root, honestly,
I think
What's
I
up?
want to get up to one of these three.
you're the
though,
gamer,
for the first
Root.
question.
You're the gamer. I'll ask the questions. You lead the way.
All right. Let's hit it, Bear. I know you got some
Yep.
good ones piled up for me.
Yep.
Got a
And
little
the
bit of time
if you
to
want to thrust, if you want to do a thrust, you have to press shift and left click at the same time. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. My
okay.
grandfather taught me that. He taught me
See,
the
you
thrusting
say you're not
motion.
very good, but then you're over here teaching a professional gamer, so.
Well, it's. Yeah, the thrusting runs in the family, so it's it wasn't really teaching. It was more of a family traditions and passed down from generation to generation.
Exactly.
So,
Traditions are, well,
yeah, my grandfather taught me that. He taught me the
Bear.
thrusting
Say you're not
motion.
very good, but then you're over. Hit me with
What's
the
up,
first
Root?
question.
All right, Root. So I have to ask, how are you feeling now that Johnny the Mouth Malone is no longer part of the PGF and the Terrible 2-0 is essentially dissolved?
Bear, I've waited for this day. It comes at the perfect time as well when the Rootin' Tootin' Titan is the PGF champion and the only person who it seems has even the slightest chance, because he has the opportunity, that is, to take away my belt, is the Big Mac Daddy. And without the help of his little lapdog, Johnny the Mouth Malone, he doesn't stand a chance like he always has never stood a chance. And additionally, I'm excited that ZDiz is in the PGF. The bright and warm nature he has brought, even if we get rid of his luggage with his brother, he's a bright spot in the PGF for sure, and I can see him rising up in the ranks. Got
Absolutely.
a little off track there, Bear.
No,
But
you're totally fine. That's you're a professional gamer. You don't have to be on track
the
unless you're
brothers.
gaming.
If you talk about one brother, you have to talk about the other brother. They
are twins.
They are. They are.
Yeah.
All right, as our
Yeah.
gamers continue up the mountain.
All right.
As this is an
Lead the
interview
way,
game
Root.
sesh, we can't help but be impressed at the visceral energy that the Rootin' Tootin' Titan always manages to express. Wow, he's got a wonderful Texas smile on his face.
Hey, is anybody out there, any of you PGFs played any of this Peak before? I've seen TikToks and shorts about it, but I've never played it. And I've seen Bear play it, which is really what Peak
Well,
is.
you've seen Bear on it. I don't know if playing it is a appropriate,
Bear, you
appropriate adjective.
gotta give yourself some props, man.
Well,
Confidence is key.
Well, my session ended Root with something that Tony Hawk wishes he could do on a skateboard. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even at this age, Tony Hawk still manages to have a quite impressive skateboarding.
Man, have you ever played the skate games? Those are some of the greatest games out there, especially Tony Hawk's.
Well, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake, whatever it is, just recently released.
That, Marcus, is something that I would love to see our PGFs play. Or our professional gamers, excuse me.
Don't
see
give
it
Larry
played
any
in.
ideas.
I know.
All right,
But the soundtrack from the original Tony Hawk, hard to beat.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Root, I think we need to go up that way.
As
Up,
Bearadise
I want to go up
doesn't
this way.
see that the Rootin' Tootin' Titan is above him, they actually can grab each other and help each other climb the mountain.
There you go.
But who needs it when
There
the
we go.
pelvic thrust
All right.
is strong? As Bearadise, we go on to another question during this awesome gamer interview.
Yeah, Root.
Hit me
So
with it,
second,
Bear.
yeah, absolutely. So second question, Root. We sit here on, I would say probably the most beautiful scenery in which I've ever asked an interview question. But so you said that you're very much a fan of ZDiz, obviously compared to Johnny because of the history that the terrible 2-0 and when it was the 3-0 and then it went back to when you were crowned triple champ, you took down Johnny and Mac fair and square. Now, what does this mean? Do you feel that you have something to prove to ZDiz?
Bear, I always have something to prove. You know this. I've told you this. It is seen in my work ethic and how I come every day and I work and I work. If I didn't have a goal, I wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't have been the triple champ. I wouldn't be the current double champ. And I won't be here pretty soon the triple champ again, because I've got my mind set on it. And when the Rootin' Tootin' Titan has his mind set on something, it gets accomplished. Just like climbing this hill, Bear.
Yeah, I mean, you would not have the BBC if you didn't come. So, what is the what's the next move for us, Root?
Well, I think I'm actually gonna go down here, Bear.
Oh,
okay,
Rootin' Tootin' Titan
oh,
taking
there's
a little
fall
bit of
damage.
damage as he goes down.
Oh man, I could play some like parkour. This game moves real well.
Yep.
Oh. Bear,
Sorry,
keep up.
I know. I'm sorry.
Bear.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. It's the thrusts. They take so much stamina.
You know, that's just called working out, Bear. The more you work out, the less the thrusting will, the less it'll affect you.
Got it. That's good. Maybe I'll...
Hold up. Let me eat this.
All right.
So as
Okay,
our
right.
professional gamer
Getting up
Rootin'
here.
Tootin' Titan is conducting his
Come on, Bear.
interview in the new game Peak, we see that it has been an easy feat for our professional gamer to guide our commentator bearadise up this perilous peak.
Bear, I know I flew you out here, but that doesn't mean we can't climb. It's all exercise.
No, absolutely. And I've been working out every day since I joined the PGF. I know it may not show. And oh god, I'm poisoned.
Oh no, it's
Wait,
bearadise.
did you hit the?
It's all right. I'm gonna have a
Trying to
can
look
of
for you,
energy. Nope, you're good.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I just
You know,
leveled
Bear,
up.
you say it's not noticeable, but I see those rips coming out the back of the suit.
I mean, I'm eating.
And
It's not.
why do you
not-
think I had to
Whoa.
get rid of the sleeves?
That is true. 6'5". I mean, damn.
Bear, I want to get. We're going to this palm tree up there. You see those crossings?
I do. I see
think-
the X marks the aim spot.
I
I
gotta
think that
say hello to some of our fans. We have Excalibur coming in again.
Cal!
Cheering
Hey,
on
there
Bear.
he is. There's Cal. Thank you so
Man.
much, Cal. I need all the love I can get right here.
We got Mr.
All right,
Derb talking about a slow interview, and only with the Rootin' Tootin' Titan this happens. I mean, our double
Hey.
champ is putting on one hell of a show, taking almost no damage while he climbs. The skill set alone
The only damage I take is intentional.
is impressive.
I mean, and honestly, the longer interviews mean that the interviewer is enjoying the interviewee. So I mean, I'll catch you if you fall.
Oh.
All right, I'm coming up.
Don't say that to me, Bear.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm speaking out of turn, but I'm speaking about my own experience in this game.
Bear, you've been asking me all these questions climbing up here. I have a few questions for you.
Yeah. What do you
And
want to
it's
know?
something
Root?
that's been on my mind. I
All right.
noticed that you yourself partake in a lot of Dayz. Is that right?
I do now after I got obliterated by the BigMacDaddyShow. I've been working my hardest to get better, just in case that ever comes about.
Well, you're
Woo!
still.
You said my name! I thought I'd spice up
Bear, ignore him.
gameplay interview.
Let's keep going.
What are we even doing here? Huh?
We're climbing up the mountain, Mac.
You two are climbing up this mountain with your tail between your legs. Root said he's cutting sleeves off because he's got these big arms. All I see is a couple pipe cleaners. Hey, Root, you think you're going to become the triple champ again? The only thing you're winning is a hot dog eating contest in your fucking hick town, okay? Hurry up with this interview so you can witness greatness. Woo!
Oh my gosh, we got the Big Mac Daddy Show, who has came in and is raising hell once again. Mac Daddy, get out of here with your interruptions as we go back down to the digital octagon. Unbelievable.
Bear, I'm sorry. Let's ask you last.
Well, I was.
Yeah, if you could just ask, I think I'm ready to take the plane back out. Let's.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the view's pretty great. So, I mean, with Big Mac Daddy Show coming in and interrupting, what are your thoughts of actually, with Johnny being gone and ZDiz now being part of the? I don't need that. I'm not injured. Oh, you're healing me, huh? Thanks.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Well, here, you can.
Oh.
I'll actually, if you turn around, I'll put that in your backpack.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. So I guess what I was gonna ask is, with Big Mac Daddy Show and Johnny no longer being the terrible 2-0, and with ZDiz now being part, do you think that they're gonna? What? No.
Bear.
What? No.
Bear.
Oh, this always happens.
Bearadise has fallen off of the mountain and died.
Bear. I flew you out here and you jumped off the cliff?
I don't know why it's so slippery.
I gotta watch how I spend my money.
Oh my gosh. This is getting unbelievable. Mac Daddy. What? Wait, are you muted?
Yeah, John, keep him quiet.
There we go.
John, are we there?
We're back.
Are we there, John? All right. I'll say it again. In case, because of last week's show, I got muted again. I wonder who's doing that. Bear, stick to the fucking interviews, all right? You try to jump into Daisy, I put you down. You put yourself into this peak game with some fucking hillbilly and you fell off, okay? Stick to the interviews, stick behind the desk, or you're gonna end up with John, okay?
We got the Big Mac Daddy Show interrupting again as Bearadise fell to his death. Mac, unbelievable. You have a match later tonight, but it was Roots time. The double champ. What do you have to say for yourself?
It's always the Big Mac Daddy's time, all right? I got a few things to say due to last week being cut off so early. My boy Johnny, I am so broken to see you gone. But don't you worry, I will make you proud. I will do you right. The terrible 2-0 name will live through the Big Mac Daddy. Because guess what? Even me being 1, I bring the nuisance of 2, the power and the pleasure. Now, if you all want to see a real match, you get your popcorn, you get your steaks, you get whatever you're snacking on. And if you're one of Rootin' Tootin' Titans fans, I think your Hot Pockets just went off in the microwave. Go get them. Woo!
Oh my goodness, Paradise, get back up here. Because the Big Mac Daddy Show has officially put your peak interview match, challenge, whatever that was, on hold. But I can tell you, you're getting better at the pressure of being down that digital octagon, Paradise. How did it feel on your round 2 of trying to climb the peak?
I think that with all of the pelvic thrusting that was done on Tuesday, I think that not only did I reignite those abdominal muscles, but when it came to tonight, I was ready for it. I was in shape. I had the grip of a Bernther, and we were ready. But inevitably, I am still not a professional gamer. So
Well, you know, there is a great divide between the professional and the regular, and an even greater divide between the professional gamers and the rest of the world, because nobody does it like our professional gamers. A lot of people try, but there is only one PGF, and we are it.
truth.
And it's so damn nice. So
it's going to
Bearadise,
be on this side of the desk, Marcus.
you damn right, and I appreciate you for being in the digital octagon, but I'm much happier when you're here, because you just heard him. Coming up is our main event for the night. The Big Mac Daddy Show is fired up, and he is here to kick some digital ass. We got Mr. Derp, ZDiz, and all the rest of the PGFs cheering us on as we continue to approach record-breaking numbers for the digital arena once again. If you're here, you're part of history, and we thank you for it. Because coming up next, Big Mac Daddy Show is going in to his home court. The desolate wasteland, the frozen tundra sometimes, the forest of nightmares, Dayz. One of the most hardcore survival games in the entire world. And our professional gamer, the Big Mac Daddy Show, the current double FAC, that's free-for-all champion, is going into Dayz, and he is going to try to survive another PGF Dayz match. The Big Mac Daddy Show is ready. I hope you're ready. Bearadise, I know you're ready. Let's get down to the digital octagon where the Big Mac Daddy Show takes on Dayz. Let's get it.
Oh. Well, we may have just heard a gunshot, and we're heading towards it. All right? We got a flaming broom. Let's get this off, actually.
As a crowd.
We wanted to seem like we were brand new to Dayz, and I was going to try to bewilder a poor innocent soul. But if I'm carrying a flaming broom to stay warm, they damn well know I ain't new.
Big Mac Daddy Show is an absolute professional when it comes to Dayz, knowing all the tricks inside and out. There are very few things in the desolate wasteland that can kill the Big Mac Daddy Show.
Now, you know what? Hey, you go ahead. You go ahead, Bear.
I'm sorry, Mac. No, I was just gonna say it looks like it's snowing. So for this, is this the map that you and I were on?
That PTSD's kicking in, isn't it?
It feels. I'm just feeling a little something. I can't explain what it is. The health providers from the PGF healthcare do not do any sort of diagnosis. So, yeah, maybe that is PTSD. I don't know. I felt it in my bare loins.
Your bear. Lots. What do we have here? Oh, a splitting axe. Beautiful. All right. Little sharpening stone. We may have picked up a little flashbang grenade as well. Hopefully, gonna give a poor, unsuspecting freshie a nice, bright treat. Now, I might just pray to find someone who's never played this game. Oh, I'm gonna toy with them. I got the handcuffs. I got the flashbang grenade. And I got the skills to do it all. Got a fox. If I had some ammo, I'd blast that fucking thing and throw it. How you like that, PETA? I'm not even gonna eat it.
Big Mac
You know,
Daddy
Mac,
Show. Paradise.
Go ahead, Marcus. I apologize.
Sure?
I
I apologize as well, but I gotta say,
Nope,
the Big Mac Daddy Show, throwing shade at PETA aside, our PGFs, that's Professional Gamers Federation fans, is ready and excited for the Big Mac Daddy Show's Dayz adventure with Mr. Derp screaming at the top of his lungs, we're bringing in Mac Daddy. Let's go, Mac. We got money for nothing. Where's Mav's Bear? Ultimately, Mr. Derp and all the rest coming in loud, coming in proud, and cheering on our free-for-all champion, the Big Mac Daddy Show. It's amazing to see. The support we get from the PGFs,
there we go.
bar none.
We just heard that gunshot again.
Oh my gosh, and I actually just was given a notice, Mac, I will fight on this. If I can make this not happen, I will,
No.
but just know,
What is
Jimmy,
going on over here?
Bearadise, take over. I have to go talk to Larry. I don't want to do this to him. No.
What?
Okay.
I'll be right back. Bearadise, you got this.
No!
Yep.
Marcus, you sit back down. You don't go talk to Larry.
Oh, well, so Mac, so what is the name of this map again? What's the name of it?
This is the most. One
Gotcha.
of the most difficult maps to get your head around. You know, going into it for the very first time, I had a struggle, but now it's easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. Except when the snowstorm comes in and you want to try to find Vorkuta. All right? I was thinking it was that way, but it's definitely not. But I'm thinking towards these gunshots might be my direction to go.
I mean, you know, as we watch the Big Mac Daddy head directly into danger, per the usual, he is not afraid of anything. Mac, so with the broom in hand, it looks like we've got a splitting axe. What weapon do we have in our shoulder slot?
That's a Savannah right there. No ammo. But I may just act like I have some.
There you go. Big Mac Daddy always having a plan as he goes in. He knows that Savannah needs a couple rounds of 308. It is a mag-fed sniper. You can find the 5-round and the 10-round depending on where you are. I have done my research since our match, Mac. The Dayz wiki is an incredible source for information on Dayz.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn about this game. All these kids coming over from Warzone. And there she is, Vorkuta. Just follow the shots, and you'll surely find it. I may fucking walk into death, or I may walk into victory. But guess what? The Big Mac Daddy ain't got gear fear. He ain't got nothing. He's just going in, and I got nothing to lose, but everything to win.
Mac and I actually, you know, since Marcus is still away, I wanted to tell you, happy belated Canadian 4th of July.
I came back to that, Bear. Are you crazy?
You are.
Oh my God.
You are so lucky he just came back. All right? Because I know you got
not
zero authority, and I was going to light you to oblivion. Don't you ever dare call it Canadian 4th of July again.
Is it
Oh,
not?
Emma.
What's the Canadian Day? Canada Day?
Canada
Bear,
Day!
You are digging
Canada-
a grave.
I mean, it seems I don't know a whole lot about anything. I feel like Ruth from Ozarks. I don't
You
know.
know a whole lot about making a fool of yourself. You know a whole lot about not playing video games, okay? So you know a lot. Let's get that straight. But if you keep pissing me off, Bear, you're going to be on my list.
All right, gentlemen, please. As I am back from Larry, I have managed to hold off a special challenge. Mac, he said he won't guarantee that he won't do it, but he at least told me he's not going to do it right now. So as you
thank
continue your Dayz adventure with an ever-looming possible, I'm not doing that to him, Larry. A Larry Geiger challenge like the PGF has never unbelievably seen before. I'm doing what I can to hold it off while you attempt to dominate in Dayz.
Big
Well,
Mac Daddy just comes across a great wool coat, which is on Namalsk, the best source of heat. And if he finds a sewing kit, he's going to be able to get that thing back to worn, which is still going to be incredible.
I have a
And
sewing
he
kit.
has one in his inventory. What a legend.
Woo! Open the door!
You can just walk through that. The wiki said that.
Don't you tell me. Don't you tell me what's
the
there.
wiki.
All right?
I know.
Don't you
I
dare.
know. You read a book and you feel like you know everything. I'm sorry, Mac.
Did you also stay at a Holiday Inn? Because I heard a lot of people get murdered in Holiday Inns, and Big Mac Daddy Show knows some people. Just
If only that could ever happen.
so as the Big Mac Daddy Show continues his looting adventure in the search of glory and kills, we just are impressed how the Big Mac Daddy Show always manages to get exactly what he needs at the time that he needs it. Oh, wow. And with
All right.
YouTube absolutely screaming the section of the digital arena, we say hello as they just officially passed our Kick, which has been holding the line the entire evening. We appreciate each and every one of our PGFFs, whether you're at YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, OnlyFeet, wherever we are. We thank you for being here, and we thank you for liking and subscribing.
And I've got to hop in, Marcus, because, you know, with everybody being here on YouTube and on Kick, hit that like button, hit the sub button if you want to see more of this content. Not only does it greatly support our incredible professional gamers, it helps get other people in here to have just as much enjoyment as you guys are having right now. And you know what we do? We do this every single Friday. And on top of that, we have another interview show every single Tuesday night. And I promise you don't want to miss either of those nights of the week. Imagine being able to schedule out 2 nights of entertainment of your week, and you can look at your spouse or your parents or whoever you have to answer to, and you say, look, I'm busy. The PGF will stand up for you.
Oh!
The only thing that gives me more
exactly.
shivers than what you
Why
said
I came up here.
is what the Big Mac Daddy Show just got.
Oh my God.
And I got 14 extra shots for it. You know what we're going to do with this Savannah? Get the fuck out of my inventory. That's what we're going to do with it.
Oh, the Big Mac.
That gun's no good anyways. No good.
The Big Mac Daddy Show is feeling good and looking even better as his cup runneth over with loot. I mean, Bearadise, you have a 10-year in Dayz, and ultimately, it's quite impressive to watch somebody at the Mac Daddy's level.
How's there zombie up there?
Just truly dominating every aspect of this game, isn't it?
It really is. And honestly, what Mac just went through, where he saw the zombie on top of the roof, and then he looked left. See, a tenured gamer would not have been spooked by his shadow. I was watching Mac's stream, and I got freaked out by his shadow, even though I saw it holding a broom. So that just shows the absolute locked-inness that Mac has in every single game that he plays.
Oh, it's just an absolutely impressive.
What is this place, a ghost town? We're going down.
Big Mac Daddy is looking for victims in all the wrong places as he continues to find another player. I wonder where the Big Mac Daddy Show will head next. Knowing him, though, it's going to be somewhere with people because the loot lines. Wow, that was actually quite the
what an incredible throw.
That was a very incredible throw.
That broom did not move the entire time. I wonder.
No wind in
Big
Dayz.
Mac Daddy Show. When you get down, is that broom going to be sticking in the ground?
Maybe.
If that broom is
this is
sticking
really
in the
nervous.
ground, I will gift a sub over on Twitch. If that broom is
Where's the ladder
is standing
prompt?
right side up.
Oh, there.
There you go.
Oh, the Big Mac Daddy
Get on.
Show
That's what.
trying to escape the jank, and the Bearadise has just given a challenge. Oh gosh, and Larry Geiger just sprinted in at hearing it. Larry, okay, and with that being said, the Big Mac Daddy Show has exactly 10 minutes to find the broom that he just threw.
10 minutes?
Or he will have to face a Geiger punishment.
We're going to find that fucking broom, you better believe it.
With 10 minutes
I'm
on the
gonna be honest,
clock.
Larry, I don't think.
What
it's gonna take
direction
him
did
that
I
long.
throw it off?
Of course, the
side.
PGFFs are the only ones who can answer that question. With the chat flying, it'll be hard to get your answers read. Oh, there we go. We had a nice little pause. The chat was flying earlier.
Where?
But the Big Mac Daddy Show is looking for a broom. Will he be able to find it? A sub is on the line,
I'm
and
starving.
so is a punishment. Let's see if the Big Mac Daddy Show can track down.
Oh
my goodness!
Oh,
It's just
unbelievable!
like that.
Guess what, Larry?
In
You
less-
can take your challenge and you can shove it up your ass.
In less than a minute, the Big Mac Daddy Show manages to pass his very first Geiger counter challenge. Amazing
And
stuff, Mac.
That gifted sub came from me going directly to Opress. I know Press from actually I think it's Zero Press. Yeah, that is directly from King Tang of Shang's community. Thank you so much for being here, Press. You are the best part of the PGF, you being a PGFF. Well done, Mac.
I mean, thank you so much to the amazing Bearadise. Dropping another sub, supporting the PGF and all of its professional gamers. The Big Mac Daddy Show, confident as always, finding the flaming broom like you never threw it. I tell you, the PGF is amazing, and I'm proud to be able to bring it to you every single Friday, 6:15, 30 o'clock.
Guess what? And I didn't even remember where I threw it off. I didn't even retain that information. All right? I bet if Root threw that off, he'd be running around like one of those redneck chickens with its head cut off. I'm trying to find it. He would never have found it. It would have been lost the entire time. Give me some food, zombie. Come on. The Big Mac Daddy's hungry. 2 zombies, I ain't liking that shit. We're gonna lock one in. Or 2.
Mac Daddy Show locking a zombie.
And that's a real professional Dayz gamer move. Being able to lock the zombies, whether it be in the warehouses, in the storage sheds, or even in some of the apartments. It shows the tenure that Big Mac Daddy Show has on Dayz and how good he is at avoiding the AI enemies while he's looking for those real PvP encounters.
Absolutely true, Bearadise. I mean, in spite of all distractions, the Big Mac Daddy Show, I mean, can anything really slow down the Big Mac Daddy? It's not looking like it, because as he sees a zombie with a stab vest, he's already finding a way to up the situation for the positive. It's truly unbelievable. Nothing can stop the Big Mac Daddy Show. Nothing at all.
It's frozen. What?
Oh my gosh, it's the Rootin' Tootin'
Get him out of here!
Unbelievable, Rootin' Tootin'
Oh, I'm
is
on
here.
number 2! Get this fucking jabroni out of here! This is
Welcome
my
back, Root.
time!
Welcome back, Root.
You're telling me that this is who the PG double Fs want me to face for the championship? You're telling me this is entertainment to you guys? This is nothing. Why would I waste my time with someone who sits on top of buildings throwing brooms? I'm out here winning championships, going on tour, getting interviewed by some of the most popular people on earth. And what are you doing? Throwing brooms. You don't deserve the championship, Matt. You don't deserve anything. You don't even deserve Johnny the Mouth Malone. And that's exactly why his ass got kicked out. Because he wasn't skillful enough to beat his own brother. And you're all alone. So if you ever come for me, Mac, it's over.
Who are you gonna go up against, Root, huh? You're just gonna invite one of these planted people in the chat, like King Tanga Shane, or you're gonna get Bear to come interview you? Huh? You haven't had a real challenge, because you hide from the challenge, alright? You get interviewed by rednecks just like yourself, alright? Quit hiding behind the microphone and face the Big Mac Daddy and put that BBC out on the line.
Not yet, not yet.
That
Don't
sounds,
accept it.
That sounds like somebody who can't make a friend without paying for him. All those people out in the chat, Josh, M-Dirt, how much are you paying them, Mac? Because they don't show up for free. You don't have a fan base. The only people that support you want the profit off of you. Even when you succeed, they'll leave on you. And that's what you don't realize, is you're not building a foundation of concrete. You're building a foundation of aluminum foil. And I'm gonna knock you right off that hill and humble you and put you right back down in the dirt when I take that championship from you. And I become the triple champ. And then what are you? You're back to being the Big Mac Daddy of nothing.
Just like you succeeded and then ran with your tail between your legs from the terrible 3-0. You fraud. You coward.
Coward. Coward. You know what, Mac? If it's a fight that they want, next week, it's a fight that they'll get. Show up. I'll be there waiting for you in the digital octagon. And when I beat your ass and show you exactly what I'm going to do to you in the actual championship match, you'll realize that the Rune Toon Titan isn't messing around.
Yeah. Look, the Big Mac Daddy is always ready every night, every Friday night fights. I don't need your fucking little invitation, all right? You just show up, Root, if you're brave enough.
If the Rune Toon Titan's brave enough. I'm brave enough because I've got people like Scotty Old Dog, people like Excalibur, people like King, who aren't paid, who aren't fake, who have real skill, and who show up for me and who support me. And those, even though they're in the audience, they're going to push me to those new levels. And when I'm the triple champ, they're going to be hoisting me up.
Gentlemen, please. We have champion versus champion calling out a challenge for next Friday night fights. Rude has challenged, Mac has accepted. How is this gonna turn out? I have no clue. Rude, we have got to go back down to the digital octagon. You are in the champion skybox right now.
Yeah.
My gosh, Mac Daddy. The Rune Toon Titan has interrupted your Dayz match and has given you a challenge for next Friday. We don't know what it is or what it's going to be, but you have accepted without the terms being defined. Are you nervous at all, knowing that you are going into a match with the current double champ, the Rune Toon Titan?
You know, let me tell you, Root may be a Titan, but he follows the shadow the Big Mac Daddy casts, okay? Ever since he's been in this organization, he's been following me like some annoying redheaded stepchild, trying to be like the Big Mac Daddy, trying to be around the Big Mac Daddy, okay? Oh, enough of that fucking dweeb. Did I just see an aggro?
Oh, Marcus, I just got word that next Friday's
That ain't aggro.
Friday Night Fights is sold out.
Oh my gosh, we have done it once again. I tell you, we do live and in person like nobody's business. And as we climb the ranks of the internet, we are bringing this live show straight to your screen. And we do it every single Friday. And with the Tuesday talk show, The Battle Pass, if you're not liked, if you're not subscribed, you're doing it all wrong. Because you get to see these gamers put it all on the line every single Friday. Unbelievable. And I gotta say, as we are about to break another PGF record,
Oh boy.
everybody here is witnessing history. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. But we got to get back to the Big Mac Daddy Show, who has his guns out and is ready to get his Dayz ass kicking quota filled tonight.
Oh, that tent! I set up one just like it a while ago to block that door, actually. Oh, it's great to see others are following the traditions. Now, we are Redwater. We have a horde of zombies outside. We need to get to that well.
Oh, the Big Mac Daddy Show has found a player and unfortunately missed his first shot. Is he going to be able to take out this player?
I didn't have a goddamn battery in the sights.
Oh, this is a tense moment for the Big Mac Daddy Show.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were somebody else. There was someone trying to kill me now. See that little,
the Big Mac Daddy has returned.
Big Mac Daddy ducks
you see that cruel
IRL
boy
and
trying to play that friendly
in-game.
Canadianness on him. Guess what? We got a flashbang grenade for this motherfucker.
And just because you cannot see the show in person because it is sold out, we are here every Friday in the digital arena where you get to tune in on your favorite streaming service. But now's not the time because the Big Mac Daddy Show has a player in his
There's two of them as well. There's two of them.
Oh no, it is a duo, and Mac Daddy is running solo.
I knew I saw someone on the roof.
A hush goes over the crowd as we get sucked in to this intense Dayz moment. Mr. Derp screaming. Let's go, Mac. Come on, Mac. It is amazing.
They were peeking those windows. There's absolutely 2 of them. One on the ground. One inside. And I'm thirsty for some blood. Oh, baby. We got to get at least one. We got to bag one at least. If I only had that battery in my sights. He's up there, top floor. We just got to be careful.
Oh, no.
On any of these ladders, or get on any of the higher ground.
Just don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. It's too much pressure. We'll tell him at the end. We'll tell him at the end. So as the Big Mac Daddy Show has a looming threat above his head, he finds himself hunting these 2 players who are nervous and running from the Big Mac Daddy Show. I tell you, it is going to take a lot to get away from Mac because he is a seasoned Daisy veteran.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. I thought you were this other guy that was trying to hurt me.
The crazy Canadian pulling out the politeness, hoping to draw these players
Yeah,
out.
hello. Are you there? Sorry, friend. There was another guy earlier. He was trying to kill me. I didn't mean to shoot at you or your friend.
Sounds like a maple syrup commercial I heard.
Paradise, we got a Josh Palen's comment that is screaming for you to read it out.
Mac following an epic Canadian tradition of violating the Geneva Convention by false surrendering.
Playing the timid Canadian, Scotty Old Dog, also cheering on the Mac Daddy. It is that clever thinking that always allows Mac Daddy to not only violate peace treaties, but also win the day time and time again. And
well, enough of these antics. I'm going into school. And if I get killed doing it, I don't give a shit. All right, we're going in there. We're going to show these chumps what's what. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm just going to leave here. I didn't mean to disturb your evening. Oh, are they ever going to get it?
And then Mac Daddy, in the in the attempt to be fair, there is only 8 minutes remaining in your current Geiger counter challenge. 8 minutes? If you do not manage to get a player kill in the next 8 minutes, there will be a Geiger punishment. I apologize. This is supposed to be a pure Daisy experience.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot!
The Big Mac Daddy manages to get a shot off!
Buddy, what are you doing, hey? Why are you trying to shoot me?
Unbelievable time for a last
I think that Mac may have gotten...
He did, with a spray of pink mist from the shoulder.
What a shot!
The Big Mac Daddy Show
gosh.
pulls a hip shot like a Western sheriff and manages to hit the player.
Let's be friends. Stop trying to shoot me.
If that's not a short, I don't know what is.
PGF
editors.
Yeah, I don't know if I can trust you. I've been trying to say this for like 10 minutes, and you just keep fucking trying to kill me.
Oh, you were talking to
I
me,
don't know
or-
how he can become more Canadian, but when he's trying to be Canadian, he is even more Canadian than he is Canadian.
It is an.
How you doing there, buddy? You hurt?
All right, as we watch the Big Mac Daddy Show.
No, arm shot me. You hurt? You can be friends.
We're having a little bit of
I'm leggy in this house.
Yeah, I'm too fucking leggy as well. I don't wanna firefight in here.
All right.
I don't wanna hurt you, bud. Where are you from, eh? Oh! Hey, put your gun away. I put my gun away. Put your hand, you fucking liar, eh? You're gonna fucking get it then.
All right, we're teaming up.
You fucking lied. You fucking kept your gun out. I fucking put it away.
And the shot that Mac just took was actually directly to the scope. He is so lucky that he did not take any damage from that. And the rubber banding, this is like an Office Depot.
Because you're fucking aiming at me. Why do you think I'm running? And I'm all out of ammo now.
Big Mac Daddy rocking that CR527.
You sound like that one YouTuber.
Knowing
dude.
that 762 by
What?
39 will.
We are the
Which one are you
PGF.
talking about?
We are the PGF.
Plays Counter Strike?
No.
Not Counter Strike.
No. I'm not on Counter Strike. I'm on the Professional Gamers Federation,
No.
chump. That's where I am. All right? That's where I am. You want to find the Big Mac Daddy? You go to the Professional Gamers Federation. All right? and you're gonna be on there. Yeah, you're such a fucking idiot. Get over here, you chump. Come here.
The Big Mac Daddy Show is chasing down, and unfortunately, he does.
I think that they traded.
I do believe they traded as well.
I hit his fucking gas canister in his jacket.
Oh,
and he blew up, and that's what knocked back.
I'm not dead. I am not dead.
my
I'm
gosh,
really not
not
dead.
dead.
Please get up.
The Big
Come
Mac
on!
Daddy Show, always impressive, manages to get a hip fire into the gas canister of the enemy's plate carrier, I assume, knocking him unconscious,
Come
but
on.
killing the other player.
He's knocked out as well.
Oh.
At least.
I think that he's going to be killed, Mac. I honestly do. I
Oh.
think that with that
Come on.
gas
Show me the
explosion, I
light.
think
With the
that
Big Mac Daddy coming
Come
back
on!
to life. Who will get up first, him or the enemy?
he's got to be dead, right? He has to be dead, right?
A flashing red.
Oh, he's received
Oh.
by handcuffs.
What the fuck,
Oh
bud?
no!
Why'd
Let's-
you do that to me?
Let's see what happens.
Right here. Oh, you need a scope for this thing?
Yeah, you damaged my
You
scope.
did have ammo. You lying
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Well, you fucking lied to me. You had your fucking gun out the whole time, bud. No! Come on, hey. No, let's talk. Let's
No,
talk. Let's talk.
It's America.
You lied. You
That's
lied.
alright.
I lied. We both
allowed to do
lied.
that.
All right? We both lied. All right? Now let's
So where are you
we
from,
both
bud?
survived the fucking battle. Let's put our weapons away and let's go our merry way. He's got me handcuffed. Dear God.
Where in Canada are you from?
I'm in Alberta, bud.
Boy, you betcha.
Fucking right, eh?
That's where I'm from.
Where are you from?
Yes.
Yes.
Got a guess. Oh, you got a guess.
And in true Canadian
I
fashion,
really hope you're from Alberta as well.
Mac is talking his way out of
Minnesota.
being killed.
Oh,
in the malls.
Minnesota! I know
That happened to you too.
I know an amazing man from Minnesota. Great people in Minnesota.
Mention Minnetonka. It's a great place.
Minnetonka?
What's his name?
His name's Eric. Eric, better known as Towering Ewok.
Will the Big Mac Daddy Show be able to talk his way out of this sticky situation with only 3 minutes left on the Geiger counter?
Look, pal.
What will
Don't
happen?
you know not to carry propane in your bag? Come on.
Did I have propane? I thought
That's
you
why
had
you
propane.
were knocked out for so long.
I don't
You had
remember.
it, and then you exploded. I woke up before you and I handcuffed you.
Really? Drop it out of my inventory.
remember
I
much,
don't,
do you?
I don't remember that. No. Oh, holy fucking shit. Oh, I didn't remember picking that up.
Idiot.
I was scrambling for the loot at the start.
Oh, with it looks like the
Dude,
player
I like you. You can break free. I took your ammo.
Mac Daddy has managed to talk his way out of being killed.
Can you have
I
these
thank you very
sodas?
much. You Minnesotans are great.
With 2
Thank you
minutes
very much,
left.
sir.
He really has. He drops
You have a
the
great
loot, so
weekend.
He, hit, he
Hey,
walks
go check
away.
out the
He
Professional
leaves
Gamers
the CR.
Federation on YouTube, Kick, Twitch. You'll find yourself beating my ass.
Official PGF is the name of the site. If you want to find us, that is how
The
you do.
the Professional Gamers Federation, the official PGF. You were just on it live.
Mac Daddy, the current
Holy
double
shit.
FAC,
Go check her out, baby.
with 1:40 left. I already know what Larry's gonna do for this final
Well,
Geiger challenge. I think Mac
I just
Daddy
got
knows
out the
as
skin
well.
of my teeth.
I am just
Amazed.
absolutely in awe of the
And
Big
you know-
Mac Daddy's ability to not only survive, but to talk his way into survival.
Nevertheless, I'm gonna die. I'm thirsty. My health is flashing red, and it is just going down.
Mac,
I
all you
will
have to do
die
is survive for
surely.
66 seconds.
Big Mac
66
Daddy
seconds, dear
Show.
God.
With 60,
I gotta
with,
try to get water.
with 60 seconds on the Geiger counter, a
The
limp.
Daisy Wiki said there's water in the middle of the school, Mac.
Yeah, I know. That's the one I was going to, Bear. All right?
I don't
need your Ricky. I know what I'm
sorry.
doing here. All right? I bet you've never talked your way out of a scenario like that. That son of a bitch is lucky. He handcuffed me because I was trying to swing immediately. I would have killed him if he let me go right at the start. I would have killed him dead to rights. And if you're watching this live right now, buddy, you're fucking lucky.
The Big Mac Daddy Show is a absolute true competitor as he limps his way in an attempt.
20 seconds. Come on. Come on, man.
Show with only 10 seconds remaining. What will be the final Geiger challenge?
Oh, I thought that was him shooting. Oh my God.
Startles me every single time. John!
And with that chime of the Geiger counter, the Big Mac
And
Daddy
guess what?
Show is on his final challenge. And
final challenge?
That challenge for tonight's main event is, Mac Daddy, you have exactly one Geiger counter until you have to commit the ultimate sin and end this precious, precious Daisy life. The only way to avoid having to kill your character in the next 10 minutes is to find that very son of a bitch who made Larry's professional gamer look like a normie. Bring revenge down swift and hard, Mac Daddy, or this character is no more.
Yeah, I didn't look like a normie. I'm fucking dead. You see, I didn't look like a normie, Marcus. Don't you ever say that. These are the shots I pulled off, okay? If it wasn't for you two yapping, I would have paid attention to the loot I was picking up, okay? I would have known I had that right beside me, and I would have left it there. But you two constantly yammering, rootin' tootin' titan in here, flapping his little kid brother lips, okay? I would have taken what I had, and I would have survived completely. Because in that fight, mano a mano, I was clearly better. The only reason he won was because of rootin' tootin' titan, all right? And that's the only way people win against the Big Mac Daddy. They need to interfere. They need their seconds, but not me. I can stand alone. Even without Johnny the Mouth Malone route, I will take you down, and I will grab my hands on that BBC tighter than anyone's ever held it before. Are you ready? You should be. Woo!
Oh my gosh, Bearadise. I don't know about you, but I am absolutely covered in goose pimples from tip to top. And I'll tell you right now, the Big Mac Daddy Show just put on a Dayz challenge like we have never seen on the Professional Gamers Federation. Oh my gosh.
Marcus, I know Big Mac Daddy hates my guts, but I have to give credit where credit is due.
Whew, the arena's going nuts,
That was
man.
incredible!
The walls have blown off.
That was incredible! I was on the, I have 18 inches of seat, and I only needed the edge.
Woo.
It was absolutely the best showing in Dayz I have ever seen, and I have seen 27.5 minutes of Dayz. Incredible, Marcus.
Oh, I'm telling you, nobody does it like the Big Mac Daddy Show. His ability to survive every situation, no matter if it's a AI battle royale where he dominates and takes total control like he did last week with Oily, or a free-for-all open-world survival game where he wakes up handcuffed and anybody else would be looking down the barrel of a death cannon. But the Big Mac Daddy Show manages to stay clear-headed. He finds the words needed to calm the just absolute aggression that Dayz players are known for. Because not only did he manage to get released from that situation, that player, I guarantee you, had a little bit of a crush on the Big Mac Daddy Show.
I think we may have gotten a new follower.
Well, you know,
absolutely. The official PGF.
Hey, we love to hear it.
We did.
Because love interest or not, anybody who's here to cheer on our professional gamers is welcomed with open arms, because every single Friday at 6:15:30 we put on one of the most electrifying online live shows you will see anywhere, anytime. The Professional Gamers Federation takes all of the gamers from across the world who deserve it the most, and we put them in the most extreme challenges you will ever see. There is no show like the PGF, and that makes me unbelievably proud. Bearadise, we are coming once again at the end of an amazing Friday night fights. The Rootin' Tootin' Titan going in with you off the cuff, the double champion, interrupted by the Big Mac Daddy Show. I mean, it's unbelievable. And our brand new, our newest little baby professional gamer, my favorite brother, ZDiz, he managed to go in and absolutely dominate the Wheel of Death on Battlefront 2. And never, ever to be forgotten, ButNustin himself, the amazing athlete, he overcame and dominated in Splitgate 2, only being stopped by that son of a, the dastardly demon known as the Stream Sniper. This has been a Friday Night Fights like none that have come before it. Bearadise, closing thoughts from you, sir.
I mean, how do you sum up some of the greatest gameplay that you will ever see on the interwebs? You can't. Because the internet, Marcus, is a series of tubes, and that's what Al Gore said in 2001. And it is the truth.
Of course.
Those tubes lead directly to your cerebellum, deep inside your limbic system, and we bring you joy every single Tuesday and every single Friday. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
And
I'm happy to be inside this digital arena.
And I am happy to have you here, and I am absolutely elated to have all of the professional gamers who put it all on the line every single week. So with that being said, Bearadise, it is time for my favorite part. To each and every one of the professional gamers, thank you for being you. To each and every one of the PGFFs, that's Professional Gamers Federation fans, thank you for being here. And from all of us at the PGF, we will see each and every one of you at next week's Friday Night Fights.
PGF alive!
Like and subscribe. Much love. Mwah. Stick around for the raids, because we're about to bring this PGF train of excellence and greatness on to the next deserving streamer. We will see you all later. PGF for life.
For life!
Champions play, the threat of the game is here to stay. Clash of the Titans still on display, holding the best chance.